Why were city procedures not followed? Why wasn't a purchase order issued in advance of asking these people to provide the services? Let's take the first issue. It's July 2024. You get an invoice for services provided. There's no purchase order. What does your department do to establish whether or not it should pay this invoice?
As I indicated, these invoices came to my attention, to the accounts payables attention in February or so, when they were brought to them.
But in the ordinary course of events, if Gubis, as service provider to the city, issues an invoice in July 2024, what happens to that invoice? Why does, surely it must come to your department.
It goes to APSS. Remember, they must certify that services have been rendered. They must ensure that it's signed off, because we are not monitoring those security services. I'll give you a classical example. If the specifications of a tender says we need 2 armed guards on a site, the company don't post, either they post 1 armed guard, the other guard is not armed. If the tender has got what we call the penalty clause, they should be able to penalize it. So when they bring an invoice, it must come either, with those, penalty clause being, indicated to say they were penalized for it. So much as the section concerned must certify services as rendered, sign it off before it comes to accounts payable. Accounts payable's duty is to ensure that there's an invoice, the invoice is in order, there's an SLA in place for that particular service, the contract, its existence.
And purchase orders?
And there is also budget in that regard.
There's budget and there's a purchase order, or not? Do you have to look for a purchase order?
Correct. Remember, purchase orders, as I indicated, we get created each and every beginning of financial year. We look at the budget, we load it, get loaded, we create purchase orders for watchman services for the entire financial year.
And you're saying that in respect of these invoices, going back to, in fact, June 2024, but we'll deal with June separately, but let's take the ones from July 2024, the first